Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Glory Kill Team Battle Report. Today we find our operatives battling over a recently set up Adeptus Mechanicus research station. On this desert planet on a far-flung world on the frontiers of the Imperium, a power generator from the dark age of technology has been discovered. And as we all know, when a piece of technology from the past is found, the Adeptus Mechanicus are all over that. So a research station was quickly set up, but mysteriously it has all gone quiet. To investigate why the research station is no longer reporting in, a strike team of Scions has been sent in to find out what is going on and investigate the situation. But waiting for them are the dark forces of the Drukari. A force of Cabalites has raided this research station, has already picked up the Adeptus Mechanicus, and now they're looking to add more slaves to their slave pits.
There's one thing the Comrades like, it's a isolated and barely populated research station on the frontiers of the Imperium. That's just money.
That's just money.
There's money in the bank.
That's just free real estate.
Yeah.
So I like to imagine how the actual goal of the Dark Elder was not to capture the Adept. You know, those guys that make great fighters in the slave pits, but to
interesting spectacles.
Yeah, true. But to take them and then hang around and wait for some actual warriors to turn up. That's a bog off. That's buy one get one free.
It's just classic greed.
Yeah. They could have got out. They could have got out. We'll see if their greed is their downfall. Yeah. So that is the story for today's battle. Now let's take a look at the mission. So I'm going to hand over to our resident kill team expert, Scholar, to take us through the mission.
I'd like to say I'm not an expert, but I am, you know.
The one person in this room that's read the book.
No. So it's a very interesting mission I've got for you today. It's called Consecration. Second mission 1.2, page 74 in the kill team rulebook. Now, essentially we have 5 objectives here. And as per usual, you can do an action point to flip it and take control of it. Now, if you do take control, or rather, if you walk over to it and stand within a triangle of it, you control it anyway. Now, if you flip it, you gain an additional action point, an extra defense dice, and an extra attack in melee if someone tries to charge you. And you can only score up to 4 in a turn. Apart from that, it's just basic standard kill team situation. So for each one you control, and you control it by having more action points on it than the other person. So essentially flipping it would give you 3 action points to someone else's 2. Does that make sense?
Very interesting. So that's the mission. I really like the idea that this dark age of technology power generation, not only is it going to be powering some ancient machinery lying underneath the sands, but also it happens to also power up the people around it. So as they are flipping the tokens, they're actually getting powered up by this cool little piece of technology.
And I like to think that the Scions have no idea that the power they feel flowing through them is actually obscene levels of radiation making it off this planet.
It's all right. We've always got more Scions.
Spewing out
radiation. This warm tingling feeling. I feel so much more powerful. Unlike in the superhero movies, they don't get powers.
Yeah, they won't. This won't be a happy ending for anybody.
I like how the Dark Elder are probably just like, ooh, radiation.
Yeah.
I'll just get a new body.
It's been a while since I felt this.
Yeah. I love the pain of
it's just it's just a new sensation, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So that is the mission. A little bit of extra narrative sprinkled on top there. A little bit seasoning, a little bit of narrative bay, just sprinkling that salt all over.
You're bringing the salt.
Yeah, always with Kill Team. So I think the next step is to go through our teams.
Yes, indeed.
So today I am running the boys in black, the Tempestus Scions. This will be Task Force Icarus, sent in to purge the entire area and smash anything that doesn't believe in the Emperor. So starting off on...
to interject and say I have no problem acknowledging the existence of the Emperor. I just believe he's a useless corpse sat on a float,
Heresy! Heresy of the highest magnitude, and you call yourself a Blood Angel player.
Well, I'm in. You know,
you're deep in the Xenos pit right now.
Scholar right now.
Yeah, that's true. So starting off on the left, we have the first fire team of Task Force Icarus. we have a Tempestus who is leading the force, and he has a plasma pistol and a power sword. I then have a melter gun gunner and a plasma gun gunner. I then also have 2 basic riflemen. Each one of these will be rocking a hotshot rifle, and the one with the blue equipment token will have the medipack. Onto the other fire team, I've gone for another Tempestus fire team here, and we've gone for a gunner with a grenade launcher and a gunner with a hotshot volley gun. We then have a comms operative, and again, 2 more basic Scions, and the one with the big sort of melter bomb icon will be the one that is rocking my crack grenade today. I have also spent 5 more equipment points, which means I have spent all of my equipment points to give 5 of my Scions the Tempestus Blades. Yes, when I saw this thing, I was like, well, I don't care if it's not that great. I gotta take the Tempestus Blade. I gotta take my big choppers. So the Voxman and each of the basic Scions will have a Tempestus Blade. It's actually pretty good. It means they go to hitting, instead of 4s in combat, they hit on 3s in combat. And they get 3 attacks, and it's 3/4 rather than 2/3. So it's a straight up upgrade, and does actually allow you to get stuck in and do a little bit of damage in combat rather than just rolling over. So
even the playing field.
Even the odds somewhat, yeah, absolutely. So that is my task force for today. One thing to mention, of course, unfortunately, I have no members of my Scion kill team who have been named yet. So if you are a Patreon supporter and you want to get yourself named in one of my kill teams, then please consider jumping on over to the Patreon, getting signed up, and picking a model of your choice. You can pick anything you want in my collection, including for the kill team battle reports. But that is everything for the Scions today. Now let's dive over to see what they are facing off against. So here we have the vile forces of the Drukari. So Johnny, do you want to take us through what you've got today?
Yes, so in this Comorite kill team, I have 2 fire teams of Cabalites. In the first fire team, I have just 1 gunner and 4 Cabalite warriors. The gunner has a blaster, and 2 of the Cabalite warriors, the ones without, you can see the equipment here, but they also have no bayonets. And what they have is a combat drug called Pain Bloom. What that means is if they get 1 crit through, they can count another normal hit as a crit, which should be quite dangerous. And then in the other fire team, I have a Sybarite, and he's got a blast pistol and power sword. I then have 2 normal Cabalite warriors, no upgrades. I have a blaster, and then I also have a splinter cannon. And that splinter cannon guy has the Agonite, and Agonite allows him to re-roll as many hits as he likes in the shooting phase. So hopefully he can just really be spraying out those splinters and racking up those kills. And then, yeah, that's it. Straightforward, simple. I've only spent 9 of my equipment points out of 10, so of course I will concede at this point, but we'll play it out for.
Of course.
Just for the cinematics.
Do you not have a Tempestus Blade?
No, nothing for 1 CP, 1 EP, sadly.
Crazy. All right, so that is the Cabalite kill team. We will now deploy our forces, and we'll be back at the beginning of turning point 1. So here we have the field of battle, the strike zone after deployment. Starting off with the Scions, on the right-hand side, we have gone all in. Our 3 gunners are active, and they are ready to rock and roll.
He loves to go all concealed, but he just...
I love conceal. But then my sergeant and my 2 riflemen, including Mr. Grenade Man, have gone concealed. Now, my thinking behind this, guys, is that my gunners all over here have got infinite range. So even though I'm sort of starting off on this side of the board, there's nothing stopping me from doing a cheeky little triple circle move over here and start, doing some fire support down there. And also, if you notice, my short range weapons have gone concealed for this turn so that they can get up close and personal and then go active, go hot, weapons hot the next turn. Going on, turning point, I should say. Going on to the left-hand side, a slightly more conservative, traditional Mordian Glory kill team style deployment. I've got my Voxman and my melter gun guy, and 2 riflemen, including the medic, and they are in the concealed. Now, the reason for that is there's quite a lot of Dark Elder over here, and I wanted to be able to essentially get my guys up close for a turn, and then the turn after maybe start thinking about going weapons free. So that was my deployment. Heading on over to the Drukari. We've got a whole mixture of stuff, but we've got a blaster and a rifleman on active, and then we have got another rifleman and another rifleman and the splinter cannon man who are on concealed. And then we've also got the Saberite, who is also on concealed. So,
but on this side.
So yes, but yeah, on this side. But just saying, like, there's a mixture of concealed and active over there. And then over here, we've got a similar thing, a couple of active and a couple of concealed. There is a man with a blaster who is active, a man with a rifle but with the combat drugs who is active, and then 2 regular legs over here who are concealed. Johnny getting very put out by my blast grenade launcher man, who was actually causing him quite a few problems when it came to deployment.
Especially when we have to deploy in quite narrow.
Yes. The thing about the grenade launchers, we checked this and double checked it, but please let us know if we're wrong in the comment section.
Someone who's not concealed, the blast can hit someone who is concealed.
Exactly.
As far as we can tell.
We checked the difference between torrent and blast. Torrent very specifically says you can only splash onto other viable targets, and blast just says other operatives. Yeah. So I think we got that right, guys, but as always, we are very much learning this game, so let us know how we're getting on. So that is the deployment. That is who is in what stance. Now it is the most important of dice rolls, because I've actually got people active for once. Let us see who gets to go first. Now, Johnny, would you like to roll first? Or would you like me to? Would like to know what you're rolling against?
Roll first.
It's a 3. It's not a bad start. It's a 2. Ooh, that is strong. So Johnny will get to go first. Do you know what you're doing straight away, or should we have a little cut?
I think we'll have a cut.
Okay. So Johnny is going to activate the Blaster Master first, and he is going to move forward on a dash, I believe, and then he is going to fire into the grenade launcher man.
It's a blooming gamble, I'll tell you that. You know what? I think I'll...
You wanted the cover.
You can hit him either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be over circle from him. That's where I'm going to go. So you can only hit 2, but you can't hit that guy.
Okay. Right. Now, do you need some dice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've got the dice box next to you, good sir.
Oh, excellent. Right, so I've got 4 shots with El Blastero. Hitting on 3s.
The token there. Yeah.
And it's looking like a not great shot. I will use one of my CP, because I'm on 3, to reroll a hit.
Is that you can do that in Kill Team? I thought CP was just for...
Reroll a dice.
Okay.
CP.
I thought that was 40k.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Blaster hits, it's AP2, so that takes away 2 of your defences.
Okay, well, I'll get a dice and we'll be back in a second. So sadly, because of that CP reroll that Johnny used, it means that even if I roll a save dice, it won't make a difference because I only, because it's AP2, I only get the 1 defense dice. So sadly, Mr. Grenade Man has gone the way of the dodo.
And there's no point in fishing for crits because...
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, critical save can't block 2 normal hits.
Yeah.
But 2 normal... saves
can block a crit.
Can block a critical, so it's not in his favour, that sort of rule.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I am going to do is I'm going to spend a CP. I'm going to go to my turn.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my plasma gun guy. I'm going to be a bit controversial. I'm going to go. All I'm going to do is just move him up to here, so he's got the cover. And he's going to go for a fire. Oh, John, just make sure you flipped your active token
I was
open.
just sorting the CPR.
And I'm going to go for the take aim or strategic ploy, which allows me
He's flustered.
take aim deploy, which allows me to re-roll my hit rolls of 1 with my plasma gun, and then I'm going to overcharge it. And what I'm going to do, guys, even though there is a blaster there, I'm going to go for this man here because he's not been yet. So hopefully I'll be able to take him out of the fight.
And he does have rending, doesn't he?
Yes, exactly. So we'll get my dice together and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so here we go. I've got my 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Oh, they've all hit, and that is a crit as well. Now this will be AP -2, Johnny. So I think I have done to you what you have done to me. It matters not. I believe. So the
vaporized too.
The vaporization station is continuing.
It's on.
It's on like King Kong.
I'll roll. Well,
You all for fun? He's absolutely gone. Don't do drugs, kids. He had the combat drug. There you go. So we both lost one each there. Hey, look, I quite like science. That was a guard shooting a plasma gun. One hit, which you then would have used cover for.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, Johnny, you get to pick your next operative. Like I said, don't forget to flip his token because he's already been.
Right.
Where would you like to go next, good sir, kind sir?
Right, okay. Well.
Do you want a little think?
I want a little think.
Okay. So the first of the regular legs has run out here and he has decided to flip that objective. Johnny, make sure you flip your token there as well so that we know he is active. And so that is a point for Johnny and yeah, pretty good. All right, so now I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this man and he's going to move over to here and then he's going to try and gun down one of the chaps over here with his hotshot volley gun. Controversial. Or do I just push forward? I don't want him to. He definitely needs to go next because I think if I don't do that, Johnny's going to try and do that to me. So I'm going to have a little think, but that is maybe my intention, or I might push him forward to there and try and keep him safe. We'll have a little think. Okay, so instead of going on the attack, sadly, we pre-checked it and my volley man could not see past this crate, which meant that he could not draw line of sight to Scholar's Blaster Master Mark II over there. So instead, my volley man ran up to here. He flipped the objective. He felt the holy radiation imbue his body, and then he was able to use the extra action point to get a cheeky little dash into there. And he's very well protected now. Me and Johnny have sort of checked things, and he's well hidden behind that, and he'll be in cover from everything else. And these people over here are in concealed anyway. So he is pretty much, for all intents and purposes, safe. So what we're going to have a little think, guys, is most of my stuff is now in concealed. So it might be a case of we'll have a little think, but we might do the rest of the turning point off camera and come back with a little bit of a summary. Okay, so as discussed, guys, it was essentially a whole group of people just moving on around onto objectives and stuff.
There's
so
a lot of cat and mouse.
A lot of cat and mouse. This took a little while for us to discuss it, but essentially I moved my melt gun guy forward because it's very risky, but Johnny literally has 2 special weapons elevated, which means there's no point in having my melt gun hanging back. Hopefully he'll get to activate first next turn, kill something, and then die. That's pretty much what's going to happen.
Do a trade at least.
Exactly.
As opposed to just throw him away.
Exactly. I then also pushed forward with an extra man here to try and force Johnny's hand, and it did work. He needed to then put 3 people on this objective in order to be able to control it. Then over here, there was pretty much some more Dark Elder movement up to here, and then my command element moved over here. So it's interesting. Both sergeants have got 2 guys supporting them in the center of the field. It's like, you two, come with me. And then, of course, this chap is back here. And that is essentially the first turning point. So we are going to go straight into...
I haven't got any names for my guys, by the way. So if you want to suggest some names in the comments
absolutely.
Go for it.
Now the all-important initiative token goes back to the middle. I will win draws. Now I'm going to roll the first dice. It's a 3, the traditional winning roll on this.
Come on.
Now that is big because I think as I sort of just said, I've got to go with Melter Man first. There's literally no discussion about it.
You're out of range of these guys, right? But
I can move.
Within range. You can.
I can move. I'm out of range now, but he's going for it, man. He is going all gas.
That guy in We Were Soldiers who fixes the bayonet.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. So he is going to go for a...
blow his brains out a foot away.
Yeah. He's literally going to dive over to here. I'll have a little measure where he's going to end up because I might try and get him some sort of cover, but it's probably unlikely. And he's going to try... I think I'm going to melt the Blaster Man. I have a morbid fear of blasters, and I'd like to remove them as quickly as possible.
Sir.
Yeah, so let me have a little look, guys, and I'll be back in just a second. So the Melter Man has done a combat roll over the thing. He's like, let's rock, bitches! And he's just ready to zap the opposing Blaster Man over there.
Emperor, I'm ready to meet you.
I'm ready! Are you? And I love, Scions are so cool, man. I love playing them, both in 40k and in Kill Team.
No, I did play strategic ploy at the beginning of the turn.
And so did I.
I feel no pain across the board. I can only activate that once I've lost a guy, but I have lost a guy.
Yes. And I have also gone for take aim again, guys.
So what does that do again?
That's my reroll ones.
You'll reroll all ones just on certain guns?
It's just reroll ones to hit. But I can't do it on... I have to pick between that. I can do reroll ones to hit. I can do reroll 8 for shooting, or I can do reroll ones to hit for combat, or I can do reroll ones for hit for defense. Okay. Reroll defense, but one of the ones to defense. Basically, pick something you want to reroll ones in. Go nuts. So I am going to go for my Melter Man, and he's going to fire 4 shots up into your Blaster Man. So he has got 3 hits. 2 of those are criticals, and that's a miss. So 2 crits.
What's your AP on this?
2.
So
I think he's dead.
Well, what's the damage?
Well, that's 8 mortal wounds.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And in addition to that, it is another 6
I'm going to roll my dice because
you might want to
feel no pain.
Yes, of course.
So I'm in cover, so I'll take away your normal hit.
Okay, that's it. So now you have got essentially 14 feel no pains to make on that man.
7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Need 5 6s. That's not going to work.
Yeah. It was a good effort.
It is 5 6s.
No, that wasn't one of them.
Yes, it was. It bounced out.
4.
Yes, it
5.
is. It is.
Is it actually 5 6s?
The Emperor protects me even when I'm not worth serving him. That's it.
No, because you've rolled. It's not right because you've still taken 9 fucking wounds there, so you're dead.
I rolled an extra dice. What?
Unless you needed more than 5, dude. You needed 7.
Well, how much?
You took 14 damage. 5 6s. It's 6. Yeah, no, you need 7 because you still do 6. You still take it. The Dark Elf's like, yes, I love it. He's like, oh no, wait. Oh no, that was a very good
He
roll.
loved it, but he got carried away.
For a second, I was like, wait, the maths, it just doesn't add up. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Yeah, I don't have 10 wounds.
He's used to playing Space Marines.
I have 8 wounds.
Oh man. All right, so 1 blaster has gone, but obviously my Melter Man has done some indecent exposure to himself there. So cool that I just love that. It's that line, I'm ready, are you? It's from Halo Reach, and it's in one of the most epic scenes in the game. So I do like using it on those moments when you're like, I'm gonna take you down with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so that is my operative. We're gonna give you a moment to think, and then we'll be back with his decision. Okay, Johnny is going to go for his Blaster Master into my Plasma Master. So he will have 4 shots.
Oh, it's not great, but it is 2 hits. I'm going to spend one of my CP. Keep the gravy train rolling.
Okay, keep the gravy train rolling.
Yes.
So that's probably the same as last time.
I think he just does one.
Even if because
that's 10 damage.
So even if I roll the crit to block the crit, what's the minimum damage on it?
5 6.
So yeah, so it's the same as last time. So I will lose my Plasma Man there. Okay, now
this guy is cooking on gas.
He is cooking on gas, but I think I'm going to try and do him now. Yeah. So I am tempted to go with my Volley Man, but he has been this turn. There's no rush, Johnny. There's no rush.
Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to spend a CP, sir.
Another CP. So you should be down to Uno.
And I'm going to have, I think it's like Power from Pain it's called or something like that. But I basically, if I kill someone and I'm within line of sight of the guy who killed someone,
okay,
I can activate if they're within the well-recognized measurement device that is a hexagon.
Okay.
And he gets an extra AP and you can shoot twice or attack twice. So I think
seems like quite a lot.
Yes, it's good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So these 3 are all close to this volley gun guy. So I'm going to go, I think, circle, 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 and then I'm going to shoot twice into your face. No cover.
Okay, well, let's just double check that and we're back in just a second. Hold your horses, honey. We got vouchers for the power from pain. So apparently we double checked it, and it's not a case of if Johnny has an operative in range of one of my operatives. How it works is
it's the one that died.
Yeah, so he kills one of my guys, and one of his Dark Elder goes, delicious, and then he gets to go as well.
It's really annoying because I read that rule about 20 times before the game started just to make sure I've set up my entire first move has been played into that.
Damn it, Charlie, your literacy is punish us again. So I do get to have a little go now. So I'm still going to have my little think, and I'll be back in just a moment. So Mr. Volleygun Man has moved over here. He has flipped the objective. He's staying in cover, and he is going to now lace up into the Splinter Cannon chap. Now, my Volleygun gets 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Now, I'm just going to put them all into Johnny's Splinter Cannon boy. Now, that is going to be 2 crits and 2 hits. And I am going to spend my CP now to reroll another one of those dice. Ah, damn it, that's not paid off for me at all. Okay, so, Johnny, you've got 2 crits and 2 regular hits to make. Now, crits are piercing, which means it reduces your ability to take armor, doesn't it? So that is -1. I get AP 1 for each one of those crits, so -1, -1. So you're only on 1 dice.
I don't know if you get 1 for each.
We'll double check, see if it makes a difference in terms of the damage. Roll your defense. Oh no, because you might get 2 defense dice, mightn't you?
Yeah.
Let's double check, but 2 crits is pretty nice. So we've checked it, and piercing 1 just means if you get any crits, you get piercing 1. So Johnny has now got 2 defense dice rather than the usual 3. Now he has to decide how he wants to use his cover.
I'm going to not take it because I need if I get 1 crit, we worked it out, I will. If I get 1 critical save, I'll live.
Potentially live, yeah. Because there's still 4 hits. There's still 4 hits there, remember.
Is it 4 hits?
It's 4 hits.
Right.
So there is 6, 14 damage there.
Save.
Yeah.
I don't think there's 14, but...
So you've stopped 1, so you can stop a crit.
And then I'll CP the other.
Okay.
I never spent that strat, so I'm on 2.
Okay.
Yes, so he lives on 1.
So he is going to take 1 crit away, 1 regular away, and you will take 3 and 4, which means he will be on 1 wound. He's pretty badly injured. That is going to degrade him. So we will. Yeah, it's a good shot. So we'll be back with the Dark Elder activation. Okay, so Johnny has decided that he's going to go with his Splinter Cannon guy because correctly he has assumed I will keep shooting him to try and make sure his special weapons are removed.
5 shots re-rolling.
Yeah.
So I get 2 hits.
And you get 4. Is this 4 rerolls because of your drug?
Yes.
Oh, I think he's very, very dead. Well, maybe. I have 3 defense dice,
yes.
And I defend on 4. So if I make all of them, I might be able to somehow pull through.
These are all crits.
They're all crits. Ah, well.
5s and 6s.
No, I don't make enough.
He just explodes.
He just explodes. Yeah. So he is gone. Okay. So now it will.
Now I'm spending a CP.
Okay.
Because he's within range of loads of people.
Okay.
And I think I will shoot over the cover at this guy because he's concealed, but you're too close to be concealed.
Okay.
From what I understand. And I will go with my guy who, if 1 crit happens...
Many crits happen.
Many crits happen. So he's going to active.
Okay.
Like that. Oh no, that's still concealed.
It's still concealed, yeah. There we go.
So... 4 shots.
Yeah.
5s and 6s are critting.
Yeah.
So it's a good roll. I've no CP.
Okay.
5-1, I think. I've done 1 reroll and 1. I think, yeah. I started with 3.
Okay. So I will get 3 defense dice, which will stop the regular legs, and I will take a crit.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll mark that up and be back in a second. Now, Johnny is going to use his second action to do the same thing again using his stratagem. So keep going. That's 3 hits.
3 hits. 1 of them's a crit.
1 of them is a crit. Okay, so I get my 3 defense dice. No, so he's no matter what happens, even if I remove 1, he's going to die.
1 crit counts.
I could.
Crit, yeah. You can't stop my crit, and then my second hit counts as a crit.
Okay, so even if I roll a CP and get the 6, it's not going to happen. So he is going to be gone, unfortunately.
Okay.
All
and
right.
He still has an activation because he gets an extra AP and he can shoot twice.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So he will
Flip the objective.
flip that, giving him an additional AP. He is on 4 AP, sir. 4 AP.
Just for holding the objective. Fair enough. Okay, so now it's going to come over to me. Now, that's interesting. I'm going to have to have a little think. Okay, so my comms man has decided to go active now. He's given an extra AP to the medic, and then he has decided to go and try and finish off the splinter cannon. I did and ah about going for one of these guys, but I'd rather have an extra kill in the bag for future turns, and there is nothing I can do to take that objective off Johnny there. So I have 4 attacks. Now I've got 2 hits, but I do get to do a reroll there. Ooh. No, do I use my last CP?
Your other dice.
My other dice, yeah, so I am going to do that. Yes, so I have managed to get 3 hits in on you over here.
Normal gunnery.
Normal gunnery. 3 hits, 3 4-ups.
All right, well, I'll take 1 away.
Okay, 2 4-ups.
And no CP.
No CP. No, so he has unfortunately but
evens the odds a little bit.
Even the odds. I've still lost an extra man over you, but I have killed basically an equal amount of special weapons at this point. Okay, so we are both down to, in terms of special weapons, we are both down to 1 special and 1 sergeant each. So that's pretty interesting, but you do have 1 extra man over me. All right, now it is going to go to you next, Johnny. So do you know what you're going to do?
Yes, this guy's active and he's not shot yet.
He's not active.
Concealed.
He is concealed. He's got an extra power level, though.
I think I will go, because we're going to have to just speed things up a little bit. I'm going to go circle, circle, circle. So I'm like here.
Right.
And I'll shoot at your guy.
Okay, that's fine. So you get 4 shots.
What I'll do is I'll flip that to give me the AP.
Yeah, so you can still do it.
And I can still shoot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Now you've gone active with him.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Indeed. Maybe it's a snappy decision, maybe it's the wrong decision because you've got stuff up here, but
yeah,
we'll just do it. So it's 2 crits and 2 hits. It's a nasty.
It's a nasty.
And I'd say you're in cover there. You could dive behind that vent.
Yeah, so I think I will. It's 2. Those are both 2.
And these are both 4.
Those are both 4.
If both those go through, you dead.
So even if I knock that one off, and I get 2, let's say, if I
need to get a critical save.
And a
critical save.
I need to get a critical save. Okay, so just need 1 6 here.
No,
I don't.
Neither of that, because that's my 6.
Was that your 6? Okay, so he has unfortunately been incapacitated. All right, so now it's going to go over to.
We've set up for a vicious second turn, and a vicious second turn is what we are having.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to go active with this guy. And he is going to go for a... actually, these are all concealed. But you could go up there and then shoot me. So he's going to go for an active. And he's going to go... He's going to actually... I'll measure him. He's going to run out to hit. And he's going to throw his crack grenade at him.
Oh my gosh, you're just getting in my face here, aren't you?
I'm just getting in your face. And I just want to remove basically all of your special weapons. It's
a valid...
That's kind of the plan.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, just move. I can go round the side, but it's fine.
I think 1, 2, 3. You end up in the same spot.
Okay, no worries.
You're within a crack grenade.
Okay, so yeah, we will. I wonder if I'll have a little think about how I want to do it, but yeah, that is essentially what I'm going to do. So I'll get my dice together. Okay, so it will be 4 shots hitting on 3s. He's going to lob his crack grenade at the opponent. So let's see how many shots he gets. Oh, it's not great. He's got a hit. Now he will get to do a reroll here with his order. Great. And we just checked, Johnny, and I do actually have 2 more CP because I was spending CP on strategic ploys when I shouldn't have been because my Tempestus is on the field. So I'm going to use the strategic ploy twice, the command reroll twice more, and reroll both of these. We're going all in. We're going all in. And that did translate into 4 hits. No crits, but 4 hits on your guy there. So we got a little excited, rolled that off camera, but basically we worked out that because of the AP situation, it didn't matter. Johnny, even when you could use cover to take one away, he rolled a dice to try and stop one. It didn't matter. It's still 8 damage, and we have successfully crack grenaded. So we now have...
I'm going to go straight away.
We now have, again, equaled the score. The only special weapons on either side now are wielded by our sergeants. Okay, now, Johnny, do you know what you're going to do next?
Yeah, I'm going to just get an easy kill here. So it's going to be 4 shots.
You're going active.
Yeah.
We should make sure we're putting these active tokens on. Okay, I've got an active token. Char.
Active put used.
There we go.
Right, 4 shots.
4 shots. Going in hot.
Oh, it's double crit, double hit.
Oh, you're hitting very, very well today. So I will just straight up try and roll as many defense as possible. Now, come on, me. I've not done very well on my defense dice. I'd just like to get a little burst of luck. Oh, it's pretty good.
You've saved a crit and a hit.
I've saved a crit and a hit, which will mean I will be alive on half. Okay, thank you, Carapace Armor. Thank you. So I am not yet below half, so I'm still going. All right, now it's going to pop over to me now. Oh, Johnny, it is on like it's King Kong. What do we do? I'm going to have a very quick little think. Okay, so I've gone active with this guy here. He has moved round the sides because he is conscious of this blast pistol here, and he is going to fire into the active man just there. So we have got 4 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling the 1. It is 4 hits. There's no AP here. I wish they were. Hot shots at AP and 40k, but not here. So you get 3 dice. And
you can pass one for free.
You can pass one for free. And you have failed the other 2. That is 9 damage. That is a dead Comorite. Again, guys, if this had been a standard lasgun, it would not have got him. So I'm feeling the Scions, Johnny.
First time ever in a kill team match, you have the equal number of kills.
Hey, yellow, yellow, yellow. We're having a great time. It's learning. All right, Johnny, go.
Clever girl.
Clever girl. You're next go, man.
I'm just going to keep it flowing.
I'm going to keep it flowing.
I'm just going to keep it flowing. I feel like if I put no thought into my tactical decisions, you may have a chance.
Good idea.
So, I'm going to go active with this chap.
Okay.
He is going to go for a shoot.
This man is active, my comms man.
Yes, I think I'll shoot your comms man here.
Okay.
The old comms dude.
No,
I'm not going to do that. Let me have a look at this.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll give you a little chance and we're back in just a second. Okay, so Johnny has decided to go for a charge onto my guy over here. Now, it may look a little bit suicidal, but Johnny is hoping that he will tie me up, and that way he will, at the end of this turn, potentially get ahead on points, which is pretty big. So why don't we have a little think, Johnny, about what are you? You're attacking,
ready,
aren't you?
yeah,
You're ready. Okay, off you go.
So I've got rending, by the way, so any crits, hits can follow through as crits.
Okay.
So I've got 2 hits there.
Yeah.
Just 2 normal hits.
And then I get to see my rolls.
Yeah.
I've got 1 hit. Okay, so no one's dying.
So I will strike you. You can either block it or strike me back, and then I strike you again.
So I won't die, right?
No, you'll take 4 damage.
I will strike you because I've not been yet.
I take
3 because of the Tempestus blade. The Tempestus blade.
I take 3. You take 4. So I have 5 left, and you've 4 left.
This is correct. Very interesting. The Tempestus blade. Very cool. All right. So basically, I've got this chap or I've got this chap. Now, we're engaged right now, so you can't shoot into that combat, I believe. So I'm going to go active. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself, get me a little active token there, Johnny. I'm going to give myself a little shot of adrenaline in the side of my leg, and that will allow me to heal 2d3 wounds on my guy. So here we will get an extra 2 wounds back. Sadly, that could have been a bit better. And then because he's got an extra,
basically any other roll.
Any other roll, and then he's gonna strike you back.
Okay, let's do this.
He's gonna strike you back. So I've got 2 hits on you with the Tempestus blade.
Come on, let's kill him.
And
it's
you've got
and a hit, so that's 2 crits technically, unless you parry the crit.
Yes.
Which you can't do because you haven't got a crit.
So what's going to happen here, I think, is I get to go first, right?
Yeah. So you can strike me.
So I strike you, And then you take 3 damage.
Yeah, then I will block your second strike.
Okay.
And then I will crit you.
Okay, how much damage does that do to me?
3 damage.
Okay. So, how the tables are turned. Now I have the extra wound, sir. That is, that's it, basically. Yeah. Could I have fallen back and shot you? Probably, but then I wouldn't have been able to heal as well. So, there we go. Interesting, the dance of... It is now your turn.
He's going to go out.
Somehow you have an extra man active. Oh, because I went first. I went first.
An unfamiliar sensation.
This is an unfamiliar first, yes.
And he's going to give you a burst, and then I'll decide what to do with my second activation.
Okay.
He's going to give the healthy guy a burst, 4 shots.
Healthy guy a burst, 4 shots.
I can't get into a point where I'm not. You haven't flipped that, have you? That should actually be...
No, I flipped it and then I've died.
Ah, right, okay. So I could potentially go...
I don't think you can control it because I flipped
circle,
it.
Circle,
well, I don't know how
circle, dash. Yeah, I'm going to take that.
Well, you'll be going over a barricade here, so that would be 2 circles.
Circle, and then dash.
No
so,
bueno.
Yeah, I'll give you the beans.
Give me the beans, all right.
It's a crit and 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay, so I will...
Take away the hit.
Take away the hit, because then I can't die, even if both of these go a bit funny. And then I'll take away the other regular one, so I'll take a crit. So I'm injured, but not injured in such a way that's going to upset me.
Damage.
Yes. Okay, so I've decided to do a bit of a maverick maneuver here. I'm not going to score the points, but I am going to move into range of this guy, and then I'm going to shoot him with my plasma pistol. Now, I am going to overcharge this because I'm hitting on 2s and I'm rerolling 1s. So I've hit with every one of them, and it's AP2, Johnny. So I don't think it matters because you'll have 1 save.
Yeah. Well, how much damage is it?
It's many damages. It's 6 damages. It literally
Plasma pistol.
Yeah.
5, 6. We've no crit.
Oh, it's 5 damages. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing I can do. Yeah, exactly. It's vaporized.
Right.
All right. So, Gadzooks, I'm ahead on kills.
That has been knocked because it's supposed to be in the centre there.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I think this one might have been knocked a little bit as well, but we'll work it out later. Don't worry.
So I will probably move just around the corner, so I'm still within range of this, if that makes sense. Just to there.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna try and
shoot me. I think you should be out.
Pistol.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
Yeah, that's bad. We already sort of pre-measured that, didn't we? So we were just sort of getting that on camera. You'll score it, yep. So you will get 2 points turn, and I will get none. I've gone for kills over thrills.
Okay. Turn 3.
Turn 3. So we'll be back at turning point 3. Okay, turning point 3. Who is going to get the first turn? Johnny rolled a 2. I rolled a 2, but you win draws. Yes. So Johnny gets to go first. Do you know where you're going now?
I think I might go choppy with the old...
Choppy.
Yes.
If it makes
I wasn't going to go here. I was potentially going to go here. So I think what I'll do is I will go...
You're going to go over here for a choppy.
I think I'll go... Circle, fight you over the barricade there, mano a mano.
Okay, mano a mano, leader on leader. Controversial, potential.
Can I, if I flip, so I can technically flip that because I'm within circle of it, which gives me an extra AP defense.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there an extra attack dice as well?
I don't know. I think everyone gets imbued by the radiation, don't they? Or is it?
It's just the guy who flips it, so it gives me a slight advantage. We'll just check the rule.
Rule. We're back in just a second.
Because this hasn't been it.
So we double checked.
The plan was flip that, get a bonus attack, but it doesn't work because I wouldn't have charged and then I'd have to move, flip it.
And then, so it doesn't quite work. So you get 4 attacks hitting on 2s. You've dropped 1.
Very good. I think just to ensure I will spend my CP at this point.
Okay.
Will I do that? No, because what I'm actually going to do is spend my CP at the beginning to give me the 1, which means that if you're damaged, I get re-rolls. It won't in fact matter now, but it'll really help me over here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I haven't got a CP. I've spent the strategic ploy. So I've got 3 hits.
I have my strategic ploy as well. Do I want to go? I really should spend it before you did your thing, so I will spend it on... reroll 1s to hit for shooting because that's what I would have done, and that's the fairest way of doing it. So, can you take your dice out, please, sir? All right, come on, man. Here we go. So I've got 3 hits too, but 2 of mine are criticals because I too have a power weapon. So you get to do what you need to do first. You get to put the first one in.
I will. It's 5/6 the damage.
It is indeed.
So I think I will try and slash you open.
This is going to be a draw, roughly, essentially.
I'm not sure. So I'm going to slash
you slash,
open,
and then I
block one of my dice.
But if I block one, then you slash me again
and kill you.
So
that's that. Do
I get to do something else? Because I've got crits, right?
So you could crit me first.
Okay.
The crit can't take away 2 defenses. Just 2 defenses can take a crit as the unfortunate
So
situation.
I'll crit you for 6.
And then I finish you off, right? Because I block. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. Okay, so you will have, what, 2 health left, is it?
Yes, 2 health left.
Okay, so my man has unfortunately gone...
That went much better than I expected.
Gone the way of the dodo.
Well, now, after the dice roll.
Now, what I'm going to do is activate... No, he's been, so I don't have to worry about him. He's been. So I'm going to come over here. Now, I think the best move for me... I can fall back, but that would be it. So my best move here is I'm going to go for a medic and a fight.
Okay, medic fight.
Medic fight. So come on, medic. Come on, medic. Here you go, lad. Yes! 6 wounds.
Go to 8.
Yes, but he is healthy. So then I will have my 3 attacks from the Tempestus Blade. All right, here we go. Oh, baby.
Wants it.
Oh, baby. He wants... He's like, come at me, Zeta scum.
Come on.
Okay. Now, it's not going to make a difference because I will striketh first and kill you.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't I parry?
No, because it's in turn order. Remember, that's what you just did to me. Otherwise, I would have parried.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes. We have both been undone by the who striketh first, striketh last. So interesting. But I have been now. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, so we are down to 4 and 3. Oh, baby!
My turn.
Fucking medic's just like, he's just sticking himself full of adrenaline. The Panzer Chocolat is paying off.
My reroll and my guy who's got the rerolls, not the rerolls, the 1 crit counts as 2 deal. It's
yeah.
Not exactly that, but you know what I mean. don't go crazy.
Don't go crazy on the rules.
I'm paraphrasing.
Okay.
So
you're gonna attack my injured man or my non-injured man?
Your injured guy.
Okay.
4 shots. So it's
DOS hit.
Looking shite, but and I've spent my CP. Oh, I get to reroll up to 2 dice to anyone who's wounded because that was my strategic ploy. Yes, there we go. So it's 3 hits and a crit.
Okay, is that what your strategic ploy? Is that any range within a certain range?
As far as I'm aware, you can pause whilst I check.
Well, I'll roll my. I'll take 1 out, and then I'll roll my 2. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I will, in total, I will...
Prey on the weak until the end of turning point. Each time a friendly combat makes a fighting combat or a shooting attack, I can, if you target as half or fewer wounds, I can roll up to 2 of my dice.
Okay, so no, he sadly has gone, that was pretty close though. So he's gone.
That's why I wounded up a load of guys, because I was like, next turn I can just finish them off, hopefully.
All right, now, it's pretty simple for me, bro. I am gonna actually go with this injured man first. And what he's going to do is he's going to essentially come over to here. Well, he's got plenty of move. He'll come over to here. He shall flip. Actually, let me just double... I'll tell you what, I'm going to measure it properly because I might come around here. Then you won't get cover. Because I'll be able... If I jump over to here, I can see every point of your base.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll jump over here, flip the objective.
And then give me the beans.
And then I'm going to give you the beans. Now, because I flipped the objective, do I get bonuses?
It's only extra attacks in melee, sadly.
Okay.
You have got an extra defense dice.
Okay. I have got a crit. I've got 3 other hits. Johnny, it literally matters not what you roll because you've got only...
No, you've not got AP, have you?
No, but I've got 4 hits and you've only got 3 defense dice and you're on small health. Small health energy.
I can block the crit and then...
Small health energy. What a lethal battle this has been. I think this has been a lot more... equals pequals than the last one. Yeah.
I mean, we won't say what the result was.
Yeah. I got buggered. So now it's on to your last operative.
And I think because I'm already scoring this one, he'll have no choice but to keep the lead.
Well, you need to flip it, don't you?
No, I'm still scoring it. I'm just not getting any bonuses. So within a triangle to score it, within a circle to get filled with radiation.
Right.
However, my higher levels of not crap Imperium technology tells me the radiation level. So I'm like, I'm going to stay Not bothered about the radiation.
I get a new body. I'm Dark Elder. I get a new body.
Right,
it's cool.
1, 2, 3.
Philadelphia.
I'm not even bothered about the flip, but I'll do it just because I get an extra defense dice.
Very good. Okay. And then it's on to my last man, I suppose. I always get my man. And what I'm going to do is not win on points, but kill stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I just wanted to feel the power this game. So I'm going to go for just... I'm going to like move up to here and then shoot you.
You should have done is sprinted him to score and then done that guy to there to score. But
it wouldn't have mattered. Like I said, I was so far behind on points from the last turn. I decided to go for, like I said, kills rather than objectives because I thought it'd be a bit more fun. So I'm
for kills to hopefully catch up on objectives, which is not panned out that way.
Yeah, well, it's still an extra turn, I suppose. You know, if you've only got one guy left, I could potentially score 3, 4, something like that. So I'm
too far ahead.
I will shoot into him. I will roll me dice. It's very good again. Very nice.
Hot today, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just Scions. They just built different.
I'll use my bonus 3 defense dice to get rid of one of your hits.
Very good, sir.
And I'll use my normal 3 to hopefully block one of that crit.
Yeah.
Come on, I need some defense here. God, it's not like using the Death Watch. Oh
no, terrible. He's dead.
Awful.
He's goners.
Yeah, he's goners. So you're actually going to stop me from scoring.
See, you don't need to hold objectives, Johnny. You just kill the enemy.
Well, you don't score anything, and I'm still.
I score uno.
Okay.
I score uno.
Well,
so
you're on 2. You know.
I'll be on 3. Yeah.
Turn 4.
Turn 4.
Turning point 4.
Turning point 4. And maybe.
Well, we're at the turning point, and now it's time for
turning point 4.
Random word they used to change the terminology between the two games unnecessarily.
Exactly. All right. This guy is so much fun. I love the medic. All right. Let's be back at turning point 4. Okay, so we are going into turning point 4, not the penultimate, the ultimate.
Spending CP on a strategic ploy is like a big boon to this army.
Yeah, baby, Tempestus. Sorry, I spent one last turn. I shouldn't have done, should I? Yeah,
You have spent.
I'm on 2. I'm on 2. Yeah. It's so good. I keep being like, I just won't. Oh no. I spend it this turn because my Tempestus is dead, so I'm on 1.
Okay.
So take me down to 1.
That's fair. Oh yeah.
Yes. Now I shall roll first. It's a 2.
Oh,
last time this was enough for someone to get it.
Yay! I lost the game on that.
Okay, so I think it's simple, right? I move over, I flip it, and I shoot you. That's the play.
That's what you should do.
That's the play. Okay, because I shall move.
Circle.
Even if I need to do a dash, it's don't do a flip.
No, you double circle it because you lose one for going over the cover.
Yeah.
You flip it, you get an extra AP.
And then I shoot you.
You shoot me.
Yeah. Okay.
And hopefully kill me.
Okay. Yes. And no cover because we're both over.
I don't think I'm within cover distance because we're both close to the cover from what I'm aware of. It might be that I just don't get concealed on that.
Okay. Well, we'll see if it makes a difference.
Yeah. I need you to roll badly once.
I have not. I've got a crit. I've got my standard crit and 3 reg hits.
So different to guards. When we're going, we don't need actual rules. Compendium's fine.
Compendium, whatever happens, Johnny, Compendium will have 100% win rate on this channel.
I've got 3 defense.
You do have 3 defense. Good,
I'm not sure I can claim one for free. And I can't bother to look it up, so I'm just going to roll them all.
Okay.
So I block the crit, block one of those, you do me 6 damage.
6 damage. 6 damage, indeed. You are injured, though.
Now, in order to play for the draw...
And what do you have? Yeah, you've got 2 left. There we go.
I will have to kill him and take that objective, because then I will end on 5, and you will score 2, and end on 5, and we will draw.
Okay, so it's a draw or win, basically.
Well, it's a draw or win for you, based on whether I kill this guy. And
hey, it's not a loss. It's not a loss. I'll fucking take it.
I will He's got all the shooting, so I'm going to give you a burst.
Give them a volley.
Give him a volley.
Shall we bring it over here so it's in the appropriate area?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
you do not get to reroll.
But I do get...
Because it's not for injured, you get to do something
I'm
else.
going to spend my CP.
Okay. Okay, that's triple crit.
Crits.
Triple crit. Now, you didn't get cover, so I shall not claim. I shall not claim cover either. It's a duel, man. It's a duel, man. So I would require...
It's a duel with pistols as opposed to swords.
It's a duel with fucking assault rifles.
Imagine...
I don't save him. It's okay.
Yeah, he's getting... Because even if that wasn't a crit, he's got the special points which makes it a crit. So
yeah.
Crit.
So he
pops in a load of poisonous boils.
Now
I will use my additional action to just go, So there's no way you can get an angle on me that doesn't give me cover.
Fine. Agreed. So I will move, and I shall flip, and I shall shoot.
Okay.
And this determines whether I win, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a win or a draw either way. Okay. So I shall go for the shots. Oh, do you want to re-roll that?
That one, yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And that's clearly not balanceable.
Whoa! Yeah, they don't think
I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
You can do.
I'll roll my dice.
So there's 3 crits in a reg.
No, you brass him up.
The hot shot lad's gun doing the business, and I score a point, and then he's going to flip that one and score a point, and I'll get 5 points at the end of the game.
And I get 4.
Hey!
Killing did work.
Killing things. No, this is what I do in 40k now. I don't bother even trying to score points, I just kill stuff.
Yeah, because your fucking bullshit rules means that you score the points basically for doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got an army, have fucking 12 strategy points.
Amazing. All right, so that is the game. Turning Point 4. Absolutely fantastic.
That was an exciting one.
That was exciting. I feel like that one was. I felt like the Scions were just a lot better.
The last game, it felt like you were just people who'd been consigned to the penal legion, and you were being used for target practice.
Yeah, it was a training exercise. It was pretty gnarly, I'm not going to lie.
You should definitely watch it, even if you haven't seen it yet.
It's
a sick game.
It's amazing. It's amazing, man. I think Marines are super, super powerful.
But I think Guard are also, it's just like, there's a certain tipping point. Obviously, we're no experts in Kill Team, we're just getting into it. I've played like maybe 8 or 9 games now.
Including the dozen training games, half dozen, yeah.
So I would say that there's sort of comes a point where you're so not that good that you actually can't have much of an effect on the game.
Yeah. Absolutely. My sort of final thoughts, because we're sort of naturally osmosisizing into that's the word, right? Into diffusing. We're diffusing via osmosis.
You can't diffuse via osmosis. Osmosis is its own function. Diffusion is for particles and osmosis is for water.
Okay,
you're a semi-permeable membrane, kids.
Yeah. Stay in school. Stay in school, kids. All right. Unlike me. All right. So.
That's why my name is Scholar and his name is Mordy.
You can't diffuse osmosis, Mordy. All right. So my final thought is, I genuinely preferred
Scions, bitch.
I genuinely preferred playing Scions. I think don't get me wrong, I think Veteran Guard have way more cunning plans and cunning ploys than the Scions do, 100%. But I also find
remains out of your grasp.
Yes, but if you have a smooth brain with nary a wrinkle on it like me, then playing something that requires the ability to do 4D chess.
Shot last gun go.
Yeah, exactly. And everything just seems like such an upgrade. Like, I'll just 3.
Yeah, man, it's good.
Definitely hitting on 3 separates the men from the boys in Kill Team. 110%. 110%.
And the armor save.
And the armor save. Gods, the armor. The difference. And the extra wound. It's all better. It's all better.
Sacrifice was like not having some bonus thing.
All I sacrificed essentially was not having 4 extra guys.
4 extra dudes who can't do anything.
Yeah, we'd like 4 dudes who can't do anything, and actually allow your opponent, if they're playing Marines or any other faction, get free bloody Overwatch at you.
Yes, please do outnumber me.
Yeah, exactly. No. I definitely found the Scions to be straightforward. I found them to be fun. I suspect there'll be one of those which is low floor, low ceiling, or middle ceiling, but I think Guard will be high floor, sky ceiling. I think that's how it'll work. Once you've got good with the Guard and you're good with Kill Team, you can get really good with the Veteran Guardsmen. But for now, I have to say personally, if you are a newer player to Kill Team like me, I'd certainly explore Scions first, just because they're a lot more straightforward.
However, I must set you the challenge that, you are a guardsman, you are Mordian Glory.
Yes, of course.
You should get good with the Mordians.
Yeah, no, I will do 100%. 100%. Now, guys, I am sure we got dozens of rules wrong there. Not doing cover. I'm sure we got, various things incorrect. Please let us know. We will not be offended in any way, shape, or form. We want to learn from this. This is very much our fun game, so we don't really mind if we make mistakes or if we, don't necessarily do the best tactical plays.
We've been asked to do Kill Team for literal years.
Yeah.
And we haven't done it, despite having all the models and everything we needed to do it.
Yeah.
So we were like, Tim was like, we need to do Kill Team, and I was like, I shall read the book.
Yeah, exactly. Now, but what I'm saying is we don't mind, but we want to learn from it. So please, please let us know.
Yeah, but don't be as mean as you like. We put ourselves out on the internet.
Exactly.
And we don't care.
Exactly. But I hope you enjoyed that game. Make sure you give it a nice like and a comment and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. And if you've really enjoyed today's video and you want to see more of this kind of content to go the extra mile when it comes to supporting the channel, then please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. It really makes a huge difference. I also want to give a shout out to Scholar. Scholar actually has his own channel called Scholar Progenium. So if I can remember, I'll link it down in the description. But if not, make sure you type into Google Scholar Progenium. It's just like from the 40k lore, and it will come up with his channel. I believe your Blood Angel man is your symbol.
Well, we're having we've had a little bit
rebrand.
Not a rebrand, Blood Angels, sanguineous for life, so to speak. But we were feeling, a little constrained by just doing Blood Angel stuff and feeling like I always had to do Blood Angels creatively. So me and Sam have spent, and I'm sure people who watch channel are familiar with Sam, have spent quite a lot of time building terrain and this, that, and the other. And we've really sort of had a couple of months setting up to start churning out bolt action content, Kill Team, Aeronautica. We're going to be doing loads of stuff, just smashing out creative. If you like wargaming, come along.
Yeah, it's something a little different every week.
Yeah, exactly. We're hoping to do consistent bolt action and something else different every week as well.
That's cool.
We'll see how it pans out.
But either way, whatever it is, go and check it out. Go and give them a like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. All right, boys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the game. Thank you for watching, and of course, we shall shake hands on camera. Good game.
GG.
And of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.